I decided to come to Penn State based on the architectural engineering program. So in the country there's only about 25 programs, and Penn State is ranked #1. So when deciding on which school I wanted to go to, it was really based on majors because I was accepted into every school under something new. And I came to Penn State, I fell in love with the campus. I wanted, obviously as an architectural engineer, something that was beautiful, and it just all fit together. And I also love sports, so something with a good sports team that can take you outside of school.
I chose to attend Penn State because of its great engineering program, and I wasn't afraid to be a female engineer because of WIPO, which is Penn State's Women in Engineering Program Orientation. So it was an intro to Penn State's engineering school, and it was a really support group of women to know that you can do it.
I chose Penn State after I visited it with my parents actually, and once I went on the tour and I met with some advisors and had some questions, I really noticed how many opportunities there were for Penn State students. Especially I really wanted to go abroad, and they really encouraged that here, so that was one of my deciding factors as well.
I chose Penn State because at the time that I was looking at schools, there was about 4 different majors that I was looking at, and Penn State had all of the engineering majors that I was interested in. Most notably, they had a great architectural engineering program that was very well known across the field, and so I wanted to come and check it out.
When I was looking at schools to attend for colleges, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I thought maybe I should go into education like my mother, or if I wanted to study something such as art history or theology, but my father, who's a chemical engineer, encouraged me to pursue engineering because he knew that I was a great problem solver and communicator. And I wasn't really so sold on engineering yet. I came here to visit for an accepted students program day at Penn State, and I went on an engineering ambassador tour. And for me, that's what really impressed me about Penn State. I always thought of engineers as nerdy guys in cubicles who would just type things in on the computer and not really talk to anybody, but make great accomplishments. But I didn't know if that really was suited for me, and my tour guide for engineering ambassadors, she was a really cool person. She was really passionate about her field that she was studying, and for me that was the first time that I actually saw, wow, an engineer can be a really cool person. And so for me, I saw myself here because of her, and that's why I chose Penn State.
I chose Penn State, actually my dad went here, so as a Penn State alum, he really influenced all of the opportunities here at Penn State. And coming here for his graduation ceremony, I was walking around campus, and I fell in love with the campus, and I really envisioned myself just coming here. I could see myself attending classes here, being involved with all the student activities and things like that. So I think that's what kind of made the stigma to come here in the first place.
I chose Penn State because I knew I wanted to attend a large university with a lot of opportunities, and I knew I could find that at Penn State.
I chose Penn State because I saw Penn State students who were really engaged and passionate about the projects that they were on, and I knew that I needed something hands-on to get involved in, like the Human-Powered Aircraft Project or Lunar Lion. So when I saw students that were currently going here and excited about what they were doing, I really felt that energy and was excited to come here myself.
I chose Penn State because of both its great global engineering program and for the Women in Engineering program here at Penn State. I definitely wanted to highlight study abroad, and it was one of my main goals for whichever college I decided to choose. And with Penn State, it was one of the few engineering schools that told you, you can study abroad, you can go abroad with a rigorous engineering course and still graduate on time. And with the Women in Engineering program here, it just seems like a really good fit, since a lot of colleges have, all the first-year women live together, but here we actually have a little community and an orientation program where you can build a small group of friends, even just coming in, work on professional development, and it's throughout the entire school year, so you have mentors to look up to, you have professional development twice a month or so, and you can just keep improving as college passes with your own little family.